Welcome to Dusk and Doom. Okay. Last game. Rin was inside of the dungeon for the first time when the 12th hour hits. The 12 rings of the bell happened. If you're a player, skip forward in the video until you see the other players are back in the room. So the others didn't roll super well on their stealth and charisma saving throws.
No, they did not.
Which means that, over the course of the 13th hour, they absolutely lose their shit, right? They perceive the absolute apocalypse that's happening outside of the rope trick, and it's only thanks to your persuasion. Was it persuasion, intimidation, or deception?
I think it was persuasion.
Okay. It's only thanks to your persuasion that you're able to keep the party from revealing their position.
Thank God.
That's the rule that you make every night.
Mm-hmm.
But that means convincing them to stay put
Mm-hmm.
while the world ends. You rolled a 69 on the 6 which means you survive 59 of the 60 minutes of the last hour. It's only at the very end when the whole planet is grabbed and eaten as a snack that one of the fingers crushes the place where the rope trick is, destroying the rope and the spell itself. That's when you and your party die. But your position is not revealed. You, even from inside of the rope trick, you're able to feel the tugs of gravity as this massive entity, large enough to devour the solar system, moves around it to pick up planets and snack into them. And then, once again, your soul stays in place while the planet is taken into its mouth. And then it takes out a new sun, deposits it in the center, takes out a couple of pebbles that it starts to spin around faster and faster. Until you see entire ages passing on this little planet. The whole history of your world happens again in the last minute of this hour, and then you're shunted back into it. And as we saw last time, you the vision is so terrible that Rin screamed and fell unconscious for most of the game. What does Rin dream of?
Rin would dream of the visions that he's been seeing, but it would also kind of blend into a lot of his past. So he would see people that he hasn't seen for years also getting torn apart. So he'd see his parents, he would see people from the circus that he'd known, he'd see his old paladin master all being killed in this process, even though there's no way that he would actually have seen them.
Yeah.
And the last thing that he sees is just the last moments before his sister died, and then he's jolted back awake.
For some reason, the sword was laying on some crates in the background of the circus in the scene where your sister died. You wake up. You're in the tower. I forgot where I forgot to write down his name on anything except the notebook, but the old hermits.
Oh yeah.
Has been keeping watch over you. You're still a wanted criminal in Avalon. You get woken up and told, don't worry, it happens to many adventurers nowadays. Here, come. The fresh air will help you. And as you step on the lip of the crater, you're able to see Chrysalis, still misty and foggy, but you see a couple of features. There seems to be a lake in the center with a castle-like structure rising from the middle of the lake, and at the top of it is the clock tower. It's ringing eight. No, hold on. They did a long rest, so it's ringing 9 right now. The mist is clear enough today that you're able to get a sense of the different districts. Right beneath you is the port. It still has a lot of infrastructure for commerce. To your left, you're able to see large temples with like remains of temples with shattered icons and the typical, like, wherever there was the name of a god written down, it's been scraped off and destroyed, and new effigies to the old gods have been placed there instead. A little bit farther to the north, you're able to see what appears to be slums, tightly packed homes, beyond the port, you're able to see trees and wilderness, and you see strange creatures flying around, but they look, as far as like corrupted creatures can, they look like beasts. They look like animals of the wild. And beyond that is a section that has like much more expensive looking housing and villas on the opposite end of the crater. And so every time that the world ends for you, you come back, details are slightly different than you remember. So three things. When I'm gonna ask Kyril how long his hair is, whether it's short or long, you're gonna remember it the opposite way. When your character remembers the Avalon being called something different, slightly different. So make sure to like write this down and correct people if you need to. But also, Omen is able to speak in this dimension.
Oh.
But that's something that is actually a change because I think you saw the video when he got 100 points of damage, the Curse of Healing.
Oh yeah.
So, but Rin is probably going to attribute that to to some of the other changes of like, oh yeah, if Kyril's hair is longer, and I'm not making any notes about it, I'm also not going to make any notes about Omen being able to speak, kind of thing. It's up to you to decide how you want to react to all of these, but yeah, we're gonna reunite you with the party, because we're gonna say that they got the potions and that like they come back to give you your identity change potion. So
Nice.
Short break. All right, and we're back live. Your scars aren't where you remember them. The rest of the party, having gone to Avalon and received 4 potions of identity change.
Is that light supposed to be on?
When it is recording. Oh, the
Ring light.
Yeah, it's fine.
As it looks good, yeah.
Cool. You return to the. Well, you meet at the bottom of the lift, so that you don't need to pay an extra 50 gold pieces. The camp, the Crusaders' enormous camp is still visible from where you are, and very much audible. You're able to.
Omen, how's it going? I see y'all got the potions. Rory, loving the new look. I'm glad you could finally be the real you.
Whoops, I pressed everything wrong.
Oh, it's awake.
It is awake.
What is your characters and calling people in?
I do have some. Why did y'all leave me with this sleazy old man? Did he do anything while I was sleeping?
What?
Who is this old man? Why would y'all leave me?
Look,
I was unconscious.
What?
I went to get breakfast like 30 minutes ago. If you've been molested in the last 30 minutes, I sincerely apologize. We can take it up with the.
I assume he's
city
nice.
authority.
I assume he's a good guy. New potion? Or do we got new identities?
I think we'll need to see the architects for that.
So you've already gone and collected it.
Oh, great!
Because
cool.
I didn't want Rin to be left out of a bunch of scenes.
Great.
So you Omen. I think you can write in your inventory that you have 4 soon to be 3 potions of identity change.
Okay.
Where's Cairo? Are they with Yuri? Man, I was really out. How'd y'all get us out of the dungeon?
Cairo is using the restroom.
We need like little leashes for, like runaway kids. We need those for our party.
Get Yuri on all
Jenny's
that.
here.
Jenny's here, perfect.
By the way, I'm Melora. The rope trick was a great. It actually saved me from a horrible existence in a liminal space.
You're welcome.
And I'm super thankful to be. I mean, this is such a little great group you guys have. This is the first time I'm meeting you conscious. So hi.
Hi, man. You are such a good actor. I did not realize you had it in you.
Acting.
I mean, what did you say your name was?
Melora.
Melora, gotcha. Yeah, wink, wink. All right, Melora. Nice to meet you.
I think we need to take him to trauma counseling.
It hasn't been invented yet.
Oh no.
What about Vesper? Is Vesper okay? Everyone's favorite character, Vesper.
Yeah.
She's fine. Vesper's fine.
Wumbo?
Which one?
He stole from us again.
Again? Guys, we gotta do something about it.
One Lumbo? Yes, fine. Another Lumbo?
Oh, man.
Oh, the first one that stole from you, you guys, yeah,
He's still around?
Oh, where are we?
No.
Where are we?
So you're at the bottom of the Great Lift. You've acquired the potions of identity change.
So where are we in relation to the Crusades?
You're able to see some of the closest tents that are around Avalon. You're able to see work crews of Crusaders that are chopping down trees of the Midnight Forest to make siege engines and fortifications. But you're far enough away that that nobody is coming to speak with you or within earshot, and giving you enough time to take a potion and change your identity if you're worried about being recognized.
Well, you've got the right idea, Molora. You mind if I get one of those, Omen? Omen, you can talk? Man, so much stuff changes each time. Weird.
Yeah, it's been quite a day. Okay, I give him one of the potions.
Chiral loving the new hair.
Yeah, I think so much to it.
So, is Chiril's hair long or short?
Short side?
Cool.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You took a big long nap.
Man, I slept. But I found my shield. It was digging into my neck. You see just a basic metal shield strapped to his arm.
Oh yeah, that would have been helpful before.
No, really.
It's
yeah.
okay. It's okay. Well,
Have y'all reconnected with
hopefully
Eerie?
You won't die.
Hopefully.
Eerie, was that the?
I think.
I could try this.
Oh, he was the one with the piece of the staff.
Yeah. So yeah. How many times? I feel like I've done this where it's like, let's get back into town before we break the news.
Rip
of
the
people
Band-Aid off. Rip the
dying.
Band-Aid
Like,
off.
We've done this scene so many times.
Like we recognize the look on your face, and we're like, oh.
Yeah.
I see. He's still missing.
I don't think he's coming back.
Well,
You're optimistic.
if I know Eerie,
And this isn't Rory. This is a new person.
yeah.
No.
Can I also be a new person?
Oh, you think this is Rory? No, we saw Rory.
Oh, where's he at?
He's dead.
Yeah.
He's an undead knight. now.
He's dead is probably generous term.
Well, hey, Laura, why don't you let me handle this one?
We doubled that in 10.
These two are like just fucking rotting. I'm like, okay, hey, you two, why don't let's play the quiet game over here.
Damn.
Have you handed one of the potions to?
Yeah, I give one to him.
Well,
I mean, were they close? I think they met like a day ago. Yeah.
he was my brother.
Grief works
Oh,
in interesting ways.
Well,
I
I'm
loved
very
him.
sorry.
The potion you have in your hand, it looks milky white, but then as it passes from Omen's hand to yours, it becomes red, then blue, then black, then purple, and then back to white.
What the fuck?
Etouffee, Rory. All right. Well, new life, I guess.
What's that?
I don't get
He
it.
He drinks the potion.
I loved him.
Okay, make a
It's
Constitution saving throw.
That's going to be a
A couple of
15
things.
plus.
Okay.
Constitution.
I understand
I
what
was
Julie's
looking at
thinking.
two.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Uh,
and you.
Etouffee is a Creole dish with rice and shrimp.
You do not scream as your flesh boils and your bones crack, rearranging into place.
It's too sad.
You remember being told the instructions to focus on what you want to look like. What does Rin's new appearance look like?
So I dropped a pic in the Discord. Rin, as he drinks the potion and feels the wave wash over him, he pictures in his head his older brother. Where Rin is very much like has a built. He's built like a Greek actor, like very swole. He's pretty big, but he's very cut. His older brother Ragnar, who he much older. He's like 10 years older than Rin was, and he had always heard stories about him and seen pictures. This man is Ren is like 6'2", this man is like 6'5", just a brick house of a man. And his horns, where Ren has the little baby horns, Ragnar's curve, kind of like you see in the image, they curve back. And his skin, where Ren is a nice light blue, Ragnar's, unlike in the picture, he looks almost like a mixture of purple and blue, so he almost looks like the night sky, like a twilight sky. And he's just such an intimidating figure standing there.
Does he have white beauty spots that look like stars?
Exactly, there we go. He's got beauty spots.
Yeah, nice.
Do your notes just say hubba hubba? Is that the note you just took?
No, I wrote down Ragnar, but my notes aren't super extensive.
He just looks down at his hands and he goes, I won't let it happen again.
Gnarly.
Ragnarly.
Yeah. Because we know that name.
I feel like he's probably said it. Brenda always talks about his family.
So what's your new name?
Ragnar.
Is Ragnar still alive?
Ragnar is still alive.
Okay, cool.
Ragnar.
Has he told us about his brother?
No, he has not mentioned
Okay,
his
never
older
mind.
brother.
He's mentioned every single other member of his family.
Yeah,
not his brother.
exactly.
What's the inspiration behind this love? It's fascinating.
He's my older brother. He was my parents' favorite.
Oh.
They hated him.
Where did you rank among your siblings?
Well, it goes Ragnar, then Raven, then
Oh.
it would have been Ren.
Aw.
Then the family cat.
No, the family cat was way up here.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Well. Wait, so we're at the lift right now?
You're at the bottom of the elevator.
Oh, okay.
I hope this means I don't have to eat people like he did.
What?
Care to elaborate?
No, Leah, let's...
No.
No, you can't just... I'm sorry, bud. You can't just drop that on
I mean,
us.
you know, it wasn't people. He just always said that if he ever saw our parents again, he was going to consume them. Something about making him whole again. I don't know. He had a better way with words.
Okay. Could I do... What? Insight? Like, what...
That's all the truth.
What's happening here? No, I mean, like, survival?
Do you need to roll insight to tell if he's telling the truth or to tell if he needs therapy? Because
I just mean, like, what could this possibly be about? Is this, like, a ritual? Is this, like...
No, so I guess a little bit of backstory. Basically, Ragnar, when he was a baby, he came out with looking different than his parents, who are both like blue tieflings, and so they threw him away. And then he was found by barbarians, and they raised him, and he came back and was like, "Oh, if I ever see y'all again, I'm going to consume y'all." It's a whole like mother-father thing. He's like, "I am without mother and father, so we will all be one again." I don't know.
So it's
He
like
was
an
a
Oedipus complex.
Yeah.
You don't have to adopt his will, I'm sure of it, Rin.
Yes, I won't.
You can
just
adopt
be
the
hot.
face and not the faults. The face, not the
He starts
faults.
acting
Yeah.
up.
it's an edible
Gotta
plus
kill him.
complex.
Shut up. Shut up.
So, what's the next move, guys?
First of all, I gotta call him about Runar from now on.
Do you look different?
Which is gonna get confusing. No.
Oh,
Wait,
Rumnar. Rumnar.
Remember, we registered new names? Well, I did.
Yeah.
So it'd be kind of bad.
It could be a nickname.
Man, I pictured you with a different voice. I'm happily surprised.
Yeah, this isn't gonna last very long, I don't think.
Oh,
Really?
oh
It's
no,
pretty
it
permanent
probably
to me.
won't. I'd say it'd last maybe a day.
Well, no, I think, like, I might need to tear my throat out. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
Whoa, we'll
this
get there.
This isn't like...
I would love to take some blood samples for my lab.
Yeah.
Can I tear it out for you?
Okay, I'm gonna walk back towards the town. So glad this is my party. I feel so at home. These are my favorite people.
Oh yes. Okay. You return to town. As you arrive, your papers are requested. So.
If I'm just gonna look like me, I'd drop disguise self.
Okay, got it. The person takes your papers, goes in, checks on against records, and says name.
Sven.
Thank you.
Whatever my voice is now.
Oh yeah. From here on, you can can you do an old man voice?
Sven.
Okay. So we'll differentiate when you're using telepathy and when you're using your real voice, depending on which one you were using out of character. Cool. Perfect. Who's next?
I'll certainly present my papers next. I would love to start looking at this process with, an arcanist's eye, trying to see if I were to attempt a forgery or fool the system somehow, I'm certainly complying with everything as intended, presenting my papers, not casting any magic. I'm just trying to look at vulnerabilities, you know?
Roll Arcana.
13 for now.
Cool. This person's glasses, definitely magical.
Yeah.
You see that, every time that he's given papers, he looks through a list, compares the documents, checks the identity, and then hands back the documents.
Gotcha. The first thought in Melora's mind is, what if we just filled it with a bunch of junk? Right? What if we stuffed the box with a bunch of copies of paperwork that are not valid? If we can't fool the magic, at least not right now, then maybe we could fool the archiving and make it inconvenient to do it right.
Yeah.
That's the thought in Melora's head as she presents her papers, smiles, and walks on through.
Cool.
I go next. I go next.
You don't have any papers.
Oh. I have no papers.
Name?
Ragnar, son of Ralph.
Okay, he's kind of hot. I know, but let's set that aside for now.
Cool.
We'll talk later.
Ragnar hungers.
You see that he casts a small spell and puts your image on both your papers and his copy, and then hands it back to you. And for you haven't had a chance to see your reflection, but you see your brother staring back at you from the papers. Welcome back to Avalon.
Good to be back.
It's me, Runar, again.
Yes.
That's a mighty fine pair of glasses you got there.
Thank you.
I had a friend who had glasses. He's dead.
I'm sorry to hear that. You're good to go.
You know where I can find a pair of those?
No,
Can I borrow them then?
I'm sorry, no, they're,
For the memory of a friend, of his friend. Come on.
have a good day.
Worth a shot.
So you haven't necessarily been warned by the others, but there's basically they're not palisades, they're wooden walls, just wooden bars that are held by little wooden pillars.
Like a fence.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Palisade.
There's two wooden fences on either side of the path between Crusade and Avalon that take you through the camp, and as you're heading up, you see the hanging post with Mog, Madame Zuli, Robin the one-winged Aarakocra, and one of the Lumbo Longfoots with the mask still on.
What happened with them? Hey, Robin, weren't they a person who?
Yeah, that's right. It doesn't read. The signs say heretic and thief.
Heretic.
Yeah, that was another one.
Kind of a big word.
Who's responsible for this crusade?
No idea.
Hey,
Said it was.
I grab both of their hands and I walk faster through the camp. Like let's go. Let's walk. Let's go. We're moving. We're walking.
Kyle's eyes is glued on the Aarakocra as he passes by.
Okay, I'm hurting. I'm hurting cats. I loop back and like.
So we said Robin, Lumbo. Who else was it?
Madame Zuli and Mog.
Mog.
Is that in character? Are you laughing?
No. Just the name. Their name Mog. They're just constantly Mog. Are they like Mogging in the picture?
What is Mog?
It's like a face you make.
Okay, like a mug.
No, it's like I'll look it up.
Where are you from? Okay. To the town.
Cool. Yep. There is a large gathering in the town square, right outside
Thank God.
right outside of the last Phoenix.
This is Mogging.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like that face.
Just imagine groups or Mog doing that.
in
just
their
like
photo.
from the
In the photo,
road.
just.
So you most of you have been in the sewers parts of the dungeon. Melora, you can hold your breath for as long as you want, being in Air Genasi.
Yep.
But you are aware that the first few breaths you took arriving in the rope trick with
Stinky boys.
yeah, like two three people who've been in the sewers. You had to like start.
Be like, okay, and I'm just not gonna breathe yet.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we're going
finally,
straight
some
back to
fresh.
the dungeon?
Nope.
We're going straight back to the dungeon.
No, we're washing off.
Oh.
I think, right?
Yeah.
We're going to rinsey.
You tell me whether your characters are washing in the river or doing something else. It seems the market that is supposed to be happening right now, the stalls are set up but closed.
God damn it.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Whoa.
Ah,
Clean your
much
head to toe.
better.
Yeah.
Is that a
You need to
cantrip?
cast it
You're
a
ready
couple
for
of
it.
times to get it to
Oh,
get the
sorry, I missed a spot.
Yeah.
I hop in the water.
Wow, attention to detail.
Oh no.
What do y'all want to do?
Okay, so I don't remember.
I think we need a debrief.
We should get a private room.
Yeah, let's go to the tavern.
We could use in some
We
more
could go to the tavern, or could just go to the Architect Tower. I mean, I have an entire.
I've never been
bench
there
up
before.
Are we all gonna fit in your dorm?
Oh no! This is like a study.
The libraries are boring.
I didn't go to I don't know what that means.
Oh,
Big
fine. Tavern it is. I could use a beer.
Also, like my college, me Atlas, there was plenty of study spaces which were like the size of a closet. So I'm
Two
like
different
kind of
images.
imagining that. Yeah, like a study is like it could be a windowless room in the 4th floor of the library.
Well, of course it is.
Literally just a transformed fruit.
The architect is more about. It's not about architecture, you see. It's about building a better world.
The architect's tower it implies they have good architecture, yeah?
Yeah, you would think. I think that's the joke Simon's making. Where's the map I made?
Okay, you are. So, everybody make a perception check.
16.
16. Cool.
Sorry, I'm so
Not
unprepared.
16.
I'm gonna borrow that.
Yeah.
14.
It's not great. I think it's like a 3 or an 8.
Try this dice out.
Did-
still.
What about Kyle?
7, sorry.
Perception?
Yeah.
That's a 7.
Okay, cool. Y'all, the crowd is kind of too dense around the center square for you to pick out exactly like what is going on. But with your role, you recognize the voice of Jack Greenwood.
God damn it!
Which one's that one?
That I think I hear an asshole.
Oh.
Is that it, guys? Is that Jack? Do you think he?
Do we like him? No.
I'm gonna go ahead and just
Are we fighting?
put my sword in the bag.
Are we killing? Are we fighting?
Are we killing
No,
him?
not yet. Hold off for now. I want to just check out what's going on.
Okay.
I want to see what's going on.
You see.
Okay, I am not about to let this happen. Invisibility.
Here we go again.
The spirit of Rory overcomes you.
I was gonna say, Kyle starts to
Can-
follow,
can
and then
we-
he turns invisible.
Can we have a sort of like holy temple?
Guys, don't worry. I'm not gonna kill him
Again.
again.
Okay. You you see 5.
But I am following him with my swiftlet with blind sight. I know
Oh, you have
exactly where
blind
he
sight?
is. No, I don't, but my familiar does.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah. You gave it the
Bat stat block.
The bat stat block. Yes, love that.
There's a little white bird, probably only about like 4 or 5 inches, that flits from like a little lantern pole to lantern
Nice.
pole to stay within about 30 feet of you. As you
What's his name? Or the name?
that's Kieran.
Kieran. I like it.
Citizens and adventurers, we know our arrival might be concerning, and yes, things will change, but the Crusade has no intention of being here long. We will destroy the old gods, bring forth a new world, and then your lives may return to peace. But this change can be beneficial for you. We are recruiting adventurers. You see that there's 5 kneeling adventurers in front of him. Our funds, we hope to finish all of this within a month. So we are recruiting adventurers for 1,000 gold pieces for the experience that the adventurers have obtained going in the dungeon. And you see that he draws a distinctively different sword than what he had before, that looks distinctively non-magical, and he's going to say the words of the Oath of Revenge, and you see 5 adventurers, most of which don't look like paladins, like don't have like the heavier armor, but speak the words. Then he turns around and says, "The law will stay the same, and we will and soon this will be all over. But know this: we know of a way to reach an untouched afterlife. We have been contacted by the last uncorrupted celestial." You see that like a sort of like large covered palanquin is brought over.
A large what?
Palanquin?
It's like the
It's a mounted platform carried by like
okay.
6 people.
very Game of Thrones royal.
Yeah.
Yeah. It gets like set down on the ground and is still towering above the crowd. As Jack says, this celestial has contacted us and let us know there is a new god left alive. Her domain is whispers and sleep. And as she has slept since the cataclysm, her paradise, her domain has been unreachable. The old gods have not been able to kill her. And so she has offered up she has opened up the doors of her kingdom. Any who die bearing, having sworn the oath and bearing the sign of the Crusade will be the first to reach an uncorrupted afterlife since the cataclysm. Behold, the last unicorn! And you see that as the the doors are open and you see this sort of majestic, radiant unicorn with white and blotches of brown skin that looks fucking emaciated, starved and weak, but it is covered in regalia, jewels. It's got a little crown adjusted around its horn. It doesn't have a saddle, rather a sort of ornamental armor, and it steps forward kind of slowly, raises its head, and a voice comes out and says, I am the celestial of the goddess of sleep and whispers, Amateno. Her domain is open for all who swear the oath.
I cast Primeval Awareness.
Okay. Can you tell me what that does?
As an action, you can expend one ranger slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you. Or I don't know if this is the forest.
This is a celestial.
Do I see any lips or teeth?
Do I sense anything else?
Yeah, you did. This is not an aberration.
Okay, so I don't sense any undead. I don't sense any of the rest of those also?
You sense a dragon egg coming from the tower nearby. Let's see. Any undead? No.
What about Groomsh?
Oh, Groomsh isn't within range.
Aberration, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
I don't think anything qualifies as any of those.
The emaciation is most concerning to Melora. Is there some sort of magical reason, the crystals and subsisting off crystals, and you have to get your subsistence from a particular thing.
Make a religion check.
I think that's 4.
You can make the check yourself.
14.
Cool. You know that all of the celestials that did not convert to the old gods didn't have any divine magic to keep sustaining them, and so all of the ones who don't have lips, teeth, tongues or throats appearing on their bodies have starved out. The fact that this one is still alive and untouched by corruption is proof.
Are they legit? they're not.
It's a celestial.
They're not my group, are they?
You hear,
Do I recognize these people?
No, absolutely not. They are using a word that you recognize, but that's about it.
Do I hear anything?
Did they say new god?
Confusion.
Okay.
Listen guys, I give it like a week, and then I'm gonna say Jenny kills their new god.
What did they say this god's name is?
I am
Amateno.
How do you say it? How do you spell that?
Amateno.
AMANT.
TENO.
T.
You.
Can I see it?
Huh?
I can't spell based on words.
Aren't Pegasus celestials?
Technically.
Tenno.
The ones we had were
very corrupt.
Oh, we could
We're
have just...
closer to aberrations.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, guys. Y'all hear this in Ren's voice, not Ragnar's voice. I don't claim to be the smartest guy in the room.
Really?
But the village people here seem really persuaded.
There's some cheers. You hear a couple of adventurers being like 1,000 gold pieces.
Yeah, what the heck?
But
You're hated gods. What gives?
I don't know.
you're also going to see a young dwarf comes out through the. Give me 1 second. Yeah, comes out through from the direction of the last phoenix and says, "Hold on! Y'all are not supposed to be here." Heads turn to see Molly McBurnick, that comes over and says, "Don't think we've forgotten about the old treaties." Jack Winwood turns towards her and says, "Ah, yes, you're talking about the Cornelius Pact, aren't you?" And Molly says, "That I am. Ever since the end of the war between Glorbstatt and the rest of the world, you have not been allowed to have armies or have control over any land that has a true-blooded ruler on the throne." And Jack says, "Well, we have sent an inquisitor ahead of the army, and no evidence has been found of a true-blooded ruler on the throne. So, until such a thing changes, and no pact is broken, and the crusade is legitimate." You hear like discussions happening around you.
Should we go look for
Molly looks a little bit frustrated and but kind of like makes eye contact with a lot of the adventurers that are present, and then she turns around and heads back towards the inn.
Listen, guys. What if we go get a horse, paint it white? I've got this glue here. I've got this glue. We slap a horn on it. We find Eerie. Eerie declares himself the true-blooded king. Y'all see where I'm going with this?
I like the idea.
I will sacrifice myself and be the new god.
Thank you. We also have these potions of new identity. So one of us could become Eerie.
I don't think that's gonna help us.
I don't think that's legal.
Tell me more about this glue.
Listen, all I'm saying is it seems like anyone can start a cult in this town. Also, where's this 1,000 gold coming from?
I guess.
When Florence signed up, Florence didn't get anything but an oath.
Florence didn't sign up. That was you.
No, that's not how I remember it. I remember the two of us were telling Florence not to.
He wrote in his journal here that Ren foolishly signed up for the Crusade. I wonder how long he'll last.
These goddamn new... Yeah, that must have been one of the old ones.
Look, on the face of things, a crusade, an army that is here for the express purpose of going into Chrysalis and purging it. I don't know. I mean, I don't have any particular love of the aberrations here.
I give it neither do I, but I give it a week. Listen, someone who we don't know, but was probably very handsome, took out their leader like 2 days ago.
I heard about that.
Yeah, I don't think...
Oh yeah, so Jack's not undead.
He's not? No.
Did you know he looks alive and well?
Well, yeah, but like... They're getting bottom of the barrel adventurers. That guy over there, he's seen the sewers
Can
once.
I see your sword real quick?
Yeah.
I'm gonna like test the edge. Like, is it sharpened? Is it just like
It's just like a bone sword.
You might wanna sharpen it next time.
Wait, is it not sharpened?
There you go. I'm giving this back to you.
Nice.
I've taken the...
Scroll of Resurrection?
Yeah, it got used up. It got taken away from you while you were in jail.
Oh, God damn
Never
it.
gonna get it back.
Nope.
Listen,
It
we've
got
got...
used on Jack Greenwood.
Okay, I was like, these two things can't possibly be related.
Listen, we've got 3 more potions of new identity.
So, what do we know about the true-blooded ruler thing?
History check with advantage.
Did you give me guidance?
Sure. By the way, he's been looking like befuddled ever since, like we just
14.
What we just saw.
8. My excuse is I'm not from this world.
Me and Erie talked quite a bit.
13.
Erie was like a brother to me.
Omen's like angrily flipping through the journal.
Okay. 14.
13.
I didn't know.
Okay, got it. So 14. Here's what you know so far. Cornelius, the centaur, is a huge. Actually, can I have the journal back?
Oh, don't. It's a trick. It's a trick. He's going to bring back Jack a
That's
second
a
time.
Okay, so the flight from heaven was this huge war between the celestial, where the celestials and infernals of Glorbstatt decided humanoids were not like using the land that they had created for that they and the gods had created for them well enough, and so they just and so like they declared war on everyone to be like, we're gonna take over, don't worry, we got this, right? The peace was negotiated by Cornelius Ocelot, the centaur, prophet and advisor to kings, negotiated peace. That's the treaty that was just mentioned. In that treaty, it was agreed that no force of Glorbstatt may occupy and rule in a land where a true-blooded ruler sits on the throne. And so, and so ever since then, Glorbstatt's armies have had to stay inside of Glorbstatt's territory, with a couple of exceptions. Of that time, they killed a bunch of satyrs. The other things that you know, Chrysalis was in the middle of a civil war when the cataclysm happened, the elves and gnomes of Chrysalis had two royal families that were sharing the territory. This was on purpose so that if one of the royal family lines ended, Glorbstatt couldn't just move in and conquer them. They had the other line, right? But the elves and the gnomes started fighting. So Chrysalis was contested territory. It was occupied by the gnomes, but Erie's family also had a claim to the throne of Chrysalis. You've met Bobbin, that Erie has referred to as a princess or queen of her people, and the one other person that you know could potentially have a claim is Balthazar Bolton Trader.
Oh yeah.
So you've got three candidates, three royal candidates, but
Who's the third?
Erie, Bobbin, Balthazar.
So one of us could be Eerie. I call not it because I finally have dope horns. Y'all see them? I know y'all see these horns.
I'm resisting the urge to make a horny joke. So I feel like we should study this potion before we go all in.
Y'all have arrived in the tower. You're in a more quiet place without eavesdroppers, and you make your way towards to a floor that has a huge occult library available.
Okay, great, cool.
My happy place.
I love reading. I feel like we should get an understanding of how full Rin's transformation is. Like, are we ever... What? What are you laughing at?
sorry. Don't mind me.
So if we're gonna pull some shit where it's
all ritual identify.
If y'all want to
magic on
y'all could just try buying me a drink first if y'all wanted to get me undressed.
Oh, I was thinking you'd find someone with true sight.
I'm taking 20 minutes and doing
doing a physical.
You
detect
work out
magic and
naked.
identify.
Turn my head and cough.
There are easier ways.
Got some.
I think we'll do just real quick detect magic, just to see if there's.
Are you a doctor?
A doctor?
Yeah.
Well, not medical, no. I do have a postgraduate degree, yes.
All right. So you just want me to? Do I have a hernia then?
No, just sit down. I'll take care of it. And I'm like getting out like a bunch of chalk for like a ritual circle and.
Is there a little curtain we can draw?
Yeah.
Like a couple of like spectrally attuned little prisms and a pearl that I'm asking you to hold.
Yeah.
Be very, very still.
With detect magic, 10 minutes ritual cast, I imagine.
Yep.
Rin's sword is enchanted with a little bit of divine magic.
Nice blade you got there.
Oh, thank you.
But there is
And your sword too.
Oh yeah.
You would expect transfiguration magic to be present,
Right.
but because it's a permanent change and the potion has since dissipated out of his body, there's no trace left of the magic that changed him.
Very promising. Looking good so far. Let me just do one more little diagnostic here, and I'll take the next 10 minutes and do identify on them.
Oh, identify. Never mind. Cool. The identify does not reveal the fact that his flesh has been transformed.
It's looking pretty foolproof.
By the way, you seem like a smart person. This sword came out of my dreams.
Hate when that happens.
That seemed like worrying.
Do your dreams usually spawn swords?
Only the one.
Okay. First time it's happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you tried leaving it somewhere else and then like taking a nap? Does it like come back to you?
I haven't tried that.
If you have a second dream, do you get like a new sword? If you go back to where you have
Infinite
is this a
swords.
way you
Infinite
can
sword
get magical swords? That would help the Crusade. Like that would like make the fight in Crusade so much easier if everybody had a magic sword. If you can spawn swords from your sleep, can I study you?
Guys, I think he's hitting. I think she's hitting.
If you didn't want that to happen, maybe you shouldn't have been a 6'5" hot hunk of man. Maybe we should have picked it.
I don't know how closely you've studied the sword, but I'm using the image we've got here. You have a lot of spiral patterns on the pommel and the hilt, not on the blades. Yeah.
Spiral patterns.
Yes.
Is there some kind of pattern to them?
They're spiraling.
Spiral.
Spirals. Okay, guys, there's spiral on it.
I'll take one more set of 10 minutes and ritual cast comprehend languages.
This is not language.
Cool.
All right. Well,
Just in case it had some meaning to it. You know?
Are you able to look at my weird throat?
Sure.
Detect magic has already been identify has already been cast on it, so I'm not giving any extra information for another identify. But
Here, why don't I go ahead and take some blood samples?
Okay.
I'm getting a few little aliquots. I'll like sort of do the steampunk fantasy like centrifuge where it like is just on the desk and you have the vial spinning.
Yeah, that looks
so
cool.
you're gonna see at the end you're gonna see two where there should only be like one set of layers. There's two. One of them is much lighter and semi-transparent than the other one, where because Orin's blood is Omen's blood. You're a quarter of the weight of a natural creature. So with the centrifuge, you're
So the pellets at the top.
Yeah. So it seems like you have both your blood and the blood of another creature in flowing through your veins.
Oh, you're so interesting.
Thank you, I know.
Vesper, come look at this.
Vesper's here.
You from upstairs you hear I'm good. I can still smell echo down there.
I showered.
Hi, Vesper. She must not have heard.
Oh, put a clothespin on your nose. Come on.
Damn it, what was I going to say? So, do any of us... I have cure wounds.
How do we feel about going back to the castle?
Okay. Put a clothespin in that. What do we think? Do we think it's a bad idea if I just cut my own throat out right now?
I think you would probably die.
I
But,
might be
like,
able to revive you.
What is
maybe.
cure wound? Like, what if cure wounds is happening at the same time? What if it's like a blood transfusion?
You know-
but with my own blood.
One time I got bit by this magic mosquito, and this lady in the woods said she had to suck on my neck to get the potion out, and it left a weird mark. Maybe it's something like that.
Okay.
No. I like what you said. I like what you said a lot. Okay, why don't we, over the next week or so, we're going to take blood from you every day. We're going to keep it in the bag of colding. Right? So it's fresh.
The blood samples, they count as 1 point of damage, not for your stats, but for the accumulation of your damage that you're healing from.
We'll take the fraction that's only you, okay? And once we have enough, we'll do... this would be... We need a cleric in here just to be sure that, all of this is going well. We can probably talk to the Golden Door people. This would be interesting to them, I bet.
If only we had a cleric.
Yeah,
That would solve so many of our problems.
Yeah, we're going to need to talk to one of the Lumbos, probably.
Isn't a paladin like an...
Oh, darn. I guess we're going to have to go talk to Lumbo again.
What?
Anyway.
I mean, very precious, was a little crown earlier, right?
So once we have enough of your fraction blood, then we'll do basically a really sudden bloodletting. I'm sure we can find enough leeches for that, and we'll retransfuse your own blood back into you while we're draining what's presently in you. So hopefully, what's left over after this procedure would be almost exclusively Omen.
I know a guy who buys kidneys.
Not whoever this is.
Alright, Bestie, look, I've got cure wounds. If you want to tear your throat out right now, I am down to try.
Are y'all trying to cure the curse of healing downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi,
It's-
Vesper.
It's been tried before. It doesn't work.
Have you tried uncursing it?
Yes.
Hey, could you send me your reference materials for that? It's something I just want to look at it. I trust you.
I didn't do the research. It's in the medical section somewhere.
Melora will be gone for the next 20 minutes looking at the medical reference section.
So, Arcana with advantage.
In the meantime, while they're doing references, I've grabbed...
Oh, fuck yes. Nat 20 plus 6.
Okay, cool. So, here's what's known about the Curse of Heal. There's when somebody is healed by something that has a contaminant from the Curse of Healing, they get the curse. It's not actually a curse, despite its name, simply because remove curse does not remove it. As they heal, they get the body parts that are missing from wounds and that are healed come back as that of a white-skinned human with pale blonde hair, rather old looking, and slowly but surely they change until one day they walk into the dungeon of Chrysalis alone and are never seen again.
Is there a particular extent of modification that typically happens at?
Changes from person to person, but people whose brains are heavily damaged and then healed almost always finish that transition and then go into the dungeon.
Yep.
Never
It's
to be
very
seen.
Ship of Theseus.
It
Yes,
is.
yes,
It is.
it
Yes,
is.
absolutely. Okay. Blood samples. The potion maker Clarissa has been involved in this research to a certain extent.
Yeah.
There is a section of there's beneath Chrysalis underground regions that have different things in them. One of them is known as the flesh pits. there.
Encouraging.
There's a lot of organic material down there that is self-healing, and every now and then the flesh pits exude massive amounts of blood through the sewers, and that this blood has been used to successfully make healing potions that are very powerful, very cheap, but that have the curse of healing inside of it. You're able to connect that research with some of the earlier chapters of the books, including this is one of the denizens of the flesh pits.
Gotcha.
Hate it.
Real tripod.
Gotcha.
This it's quite possible that this is Owen's future.
Yeah. Has anyone ever? I'm looking for particular references to any expeditions that have surreptitiously, unethical medical research in the terms of direct infection and observation. Has anybody just followed in someone who is about to complete their transformation to the point where they're just going to walk into the dungeon? Anybody followed them in and see where they went?
It's mentioned that the potion maker has more data on this than the architects who compiled the research.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm walking to Crusade to
Before we go,
Glorbstatt.
it occurred to me. We've been in the sewers a couple times. Now me, immune to disease. You two, I don't really know what you've been doing, but you two, not immune to disease. Should we check each other if we have any, should we go to a clinic or something, check if we've got disease?
It seems like we're already at a clinic.
You know what? I'm just gonna, just for all of our sake, I'm just gonna make sure we're all safe. I'm gonna touch the two of you and lay on hands, cure for any diseases or
Oh,
So
that's
5
sweet.
each. Yeah.
Is there any underlying diseases? No? No? Alright. Well,
Okay,
we're
I'm
good.
walking. Thank
We fought
you,
some
Rick.
things. I just want to make sure that none of them...
Thank you.
this is
Yeah,
Practice.
certainly what's afflicting Omen is
I mean, remember the
not a curse
slide?
and not a disease.
No, what?
The slide? You don't remember the slide?
It's
What if the slide did something?
Oh. Yeah. Actually, you do cure chiral of something. Chiral, you feel as the healing power courses through you, you feel something in your arm where the slot that had hit you disappear. It feels like there was a little lump that kind of just deflates as you had a. I had put it over here for later use. Claw, a humanoid who fails a Constitution saving throw, is affected with a minuscule slad egg. You can carry it you can carry only one slag egg to a term at a time. Over 3 months, the egg moves to the chest cavity, gestates, and forms a slad tadpole. In the 24-hour period before giving birth, the host starts to feel unwell. Its speed is held. It has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. At birth, the tadpole chews its way through the vital organs and out of the host's chest in 1 round, killing the host in the process. So you do in fact heal an infection disappear, and you feel like you've successfully healed chiral of something. So, good catch.
Well.
Hey, that should fix the voices, right?
And y'all said I was crazy.
Rin, thank you so much. I was not ready to be a father.
Yeah, that'll be $200.
By the way, this is... Sorry, I should have mentioned it during the moment, but when they were talking about all that stuff with the god,
Yes.
Could I have rolled to see if they believe what they were saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Insight.
16.
Cool. You get the sense of there is belief there, religious belief, but also not everything is being said.
Okay.
They believe what they said is true.
Okay.
So do you have insurance?
What's insurance?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well,
It sounds like a
That's
scam, though.
two blind people here. Yeah.
I'm going to talk to Clarissa.
Yeah, I'm heading over there with them and.
I'm tagging along.
You, as you make your way down, is your sword like okay? Because you can make it appear and disappear at will, you don't necessarily have a scabbard. Is it out or not?
No.
Okay, cool. You.
If it's been less than an hour, you're still invisible, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
The rituals was only about 30 minutes for the rituals.
I was gonna say I'm just doing like the doctor's visit. You can't see him.
Ghost.
You, as you head back, you see another round of knighting is happening, and as Redwood, whatever his name is, Greenwood, yes, says, "Rise, Knights of the Crusade." You see that the unicorn's horn with the spiral pattern on it shines, and hex blades appear in their hands, and yours manifests without you trying to directly in your hand. You're invisible.
That's never happened before.
You're invisible, so nothing happens. So like nobody notices. But all of the a lot of the Crusaders present have their blades appear and rise it above their head, and you realize there's quite a few people, including adventurers, that have already sworn themselves to the Crusade.
100 gold, I'll go sign up again.
Nope.
You
I
totally should.
can't imagine that bringing the last uncorrupted celestial to the nexus of corruption in the world is gonna end well. You know?
Also, people are being
Just a
murdered
thought.
left and right.
I mean, it's a pretty funny idea, though.
It's a good bit.
Yeah, I mean, and then let's see what happens. What could go wrong?
Also, I doubt. I mean, I'm from another plane. I doubt this is the only uncorrupted.
Look what happened to the dragon egg. That shit's gonna happen to this fucking unicorn too.
Oh,
Is
do
it a
we still
legit
have
unicorn,
that?
by the way?
No, it's with the
Is it a
architects.
legit unicorn?
Where we just came from?
Yes. Oh, okay.
What's a celestial? Something is a celestial.
I'm gonna check with Clarissa, see if there's anything we can
I
do
would
to.
love a dragon omelet.
Without getting too close, can I get a vibe from the unicorn? Is it just like a fancy horse? Can I do like animal handling?
Make a nature check.
With guidance.
Yes.
Make a religion check or nature actually. Yeah, either one. Difficulty is 20.
What does guidance do for me?
Add a d4.
Well, that's not gonna help. It's a unicorn.
It is a fancy horse.
Mr.
That's
Unicorn.
what unicorns are.
Can I try?
I raise my sword. Mr. Unicorn, can you hear me?
The unicorn turns its head towards where you are. You're still invisible.
Hello, friend.
This is your conscience speaking.
What is your will?
It moves its head back,
What was it?
steps back into the palanquin,
Oh.
and is
Nature or
covered once
history?
again.
Nature or religion?
Difficulty 20.
Both are -1. Never mind.
-1.
Oh,
You're
powder.
a great paladin.
We should go talk to the Mind Flayer again. She was really nice. He was really nice.
Mine? Oh,
Well,
didn't we kill
great.
him?
No,
Let's-
no.
you know,
They're
let's
so
get our
bad.
to-do list. Do you have a little to-do list?
Oh, you weren't. Were you there for? You were there for when we killed.
I think they were wandering around in the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I'll fill you in here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you arrive at Clarissa's shop. You see that like she has a rather large tent set up, but and as you arrive, you see like two heavily armored people coming out with like jingling crates, and you arrive to see that there's no potions left for sale, and Clarissa seems to be in the back, and you hear bubbling. Can you put an alchemist's lab music, please?
What if we gave Jack a potion of curse?
That's not bad.
Would he become a cool guy now?
I mean, combine enough of the curse of healing with blunt force trauma to the head, and you know.
You say this Jack is the leader of the Crusade?
That's what he claims. I think the unicorn should be in charge, but I don't know.
I
tried.
We should try talking to them.
I did try talking to it through my sword. It looked at me and then kind of just went back in. So I feel like I got dissed by the horse.
Okay, what's...
You have a reason to be invisible in my shop?
Who's
Not like this
invisible? I'm in. Oh yeah, I am still invisible. Man, you make a great potion.
Okay,
While he's invisible, you want him to steal your shit back?
No, I don't want to get into any trouble. They already hung someone for trying to steal. It was not even anything expensive, but yeah, they hung a Lombo over this.
It's how he gets spell slots, you know.
I'm sorry. Them hanging a lumbo. It's fucked up.
Is this a character?
That's so fucked up. No,
There's
that's
not Schumacher being like, ha!
No, that's so messed up.
So you see, like really poofy, mad scientist, brown-haired human.
So I see you're low on stock. Are you buying potions right now?
They're clearing me out for everything I have that's practical, and they're buying at a premium. So
I don't think you said what race Clarissa Marissa is.
a ladrin, yes.
Oh, I'm a liar.
Which kind?
Okay, so she must have been a spring eladrin, because I forgot her name, but there was another player who was playing a winter eladrin, and they were and they were from like opposing courts. So I think wasn't she? I think yeah. So spring eladrin. You see like flowers growing in her hair, and green skin.
You smell nice.
Thank you. You smell like you've been in the dungeon recently and cleaned. Okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, prestidigitation again.
Okay.
How about now?
Better, but
Now it smells like sewer and roses.
I have an Atlas question. What happened to Rin's armor when he did the transformation? Is it just like comically small on him now? It's a little crop top?
It's a crop chain shirt.
Nice.
sure.
Adjust the straps a little bit.
Yeah.
It's probably also why we're so distracted by
I feel like okay, like there's fantasy armor. If I give you plank mail and you have a gnome and a Goliath in your party, and either one wants to wear it, I'll be like, yeah, you can have it, and
It's like Skyrim rules where
Yeah,
it's like
There's a
listed.
whole lot of hand waving. Like
It's like the sisterhood of the the traveling pants.
No.
It just fits all of them.
All I know is that his pants are like now skinny, look like skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Out of the seams.
the every piece of clothing in this setting follows Hulk pant rules.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Hello, Clarissa. My throat is like this. I would like it to not be.
Oh, yes, no refund.
That's fine. How do I fix it?
Good question. Lots of people say that the way to fix it is hidden somewhere in the dungeon.
Of course it is. Isn't everything? We hear you have more research on this than what's in the library. I would like to read it.
Oh, I don't have research. I've just dabbled.
Observations matter.
Observations, yes.
Balthazar said I could get a free potion of forget on him.
Balthazar said that?
Yeah.
Well, you can tell Balthazar he... I need to check if he owes me money or if I owe him money.
I think
Never mind. If he wants potions, he's gonna have to come collect in person.
No, he was because I learned the secret and he was like, "Oh, damn. All right, well, first one's on me." We'll come back to it. We'll come back. We'll do business.
Yeah. He can come and collect if he wants to.
So my throat.
Okay. There's legends. In my trade, there like alchemists come in all shapes and forms, but back when they were new gods, some people could be blessed with incredible abilities. New gods and devils. So this alchemist made a pact with something to make the best healing potion ever. Sold it, and once it was drank, its owner, the person who drank it, could never die. There's a theory that this is what the flesh bits are. It's what that adventurer is.
The collection of biomass of this one individual that over the hundreds of years has turned into a big living mass of flesh.
We don't know what his motivation is. He's not been trying to fight. I mean, he's territorial as far as we're aware, but he hasn't been seen. None of the flesh is seen with any corruption from the old gods. So potentially an ally, potentially an enemy.
That is interesting.
But its blood can be like I regularly hire people to go and collect some blood to make potions of healing, because I'm sorry to say it's like you see that she turns around, you can see that she's got 4 cauldrons brewing and she's saying, I need to produce a lot of potions for all of the adventurers here, and most of you don't live long enough to know this. Besides, I label my potions very clearly. All of my potions that are Curse of Healing free, it says it on the bottle.
You keep saying this like there's some kind of like warrant, like I'm gonna take you to fantasy court or whatever. I don't care.
Okay.
Homeboy. I almost phrased that not the way I wanted to. Rin assisted me by helping. Sorry.
Rin?
He's gone now.
My old friend, he died. But when he was alive, I was unconscious, and he administered the healing potion to me.
While saving their life.
What a hero. So, that's not what... Great. How do I get rid of it?
You said something in the dungeon. Like what is that?
Oh, well, there's lots of dark secrets in the dungeon.
So you don't know.
Oh, yes. I don't... I mean, you could try to find the person at the center of the flesh pit.
How would that help?
And what? Ask them for a favor.
And we become the flesh pit.
Was this inspired by Inside?
That indie game?
Yes.
The
that fantasy
hit
indie game.
The hit indie game Inside.
But okay, out of character, I saw it and I loved it. I don't remember if it was an inspiration for this concept. But why
I'll
not?
become part of the mass.
Do you know how long it typically takes?
Depends. Some adventurers have retired, and as far as I'm aware, they've managed to take little enough damage to their bodies over the years that they're still going strong.
If the worst thing you do is cut your fingertip while you're slicing an onion, then you'll be fine. If you get repeated blunt force trauma to the head,
I do that.
Maybe we should buy armor. Or non-magical potions.
I mean, oh man, it doesn't sound that bad, honestly.
No, this is not gonna work. What? Okay, so I have this potion of new identity. If I were to take that, would it carry over?
Hold on. You're probably mistaken. Can I see it?
See what?
The potion.
Why?
I'm an expert, and these are rare.
oh, just give it to her.
Fine. I hand one over. Oh, they're tiny? I imagine them to be huge.
Yeah, I was imagining.
Like the
Like a
Skyrim, like the like filter,
Like a 2 liter of Big Red.
yeah,
You
exactly.
see that she observes it, she puts it down, she starts to get the chalks that you used to identify it, and it's, my goodness, I never thought I'd see one again. Fascinating. It's I don't know. These are rare enough that nobody with the Curse of Healing has tried to use these, but so far no magical attempt has broken the Curse of Healing on anyone.
What
I mean,
about
you can always take it and then just reform as you,
We've got extras.
right?
How much would you give us for one?
I don't really want to like gamble on that.
If
So this is
you could change anything about yourself, what would it be?
This is the
Not having the fucked up throat.
Philosopher's Stone of my
That'd
field.
be thing number one.
If I
There you
could
go.
retro-engineer
Well, that's what
it,
I'm saying.
man, I would.
I'm asking
I
if
would
that
be
would work.
set for life.
I am nothing if not an experimentalist.
I'll bet.
What's the worst thing that could happen? Don't think about
One
that.
second.
Honestly,
She
first becoming the
Goes
mass.
to the back,
Second,
opens a
dying.
chest, starts counting comes back and says, "I can do 10,000."
Sorry, what's happening over here?
Oh, that's how much they'd give us for one of the potions.
One of them?
Yeah.
You have more than one?
If
In the sense of one, like how much does one go for?
Yeah.
I like I said, I'd be willing to pay 10,000 for
You're
one of those.
hoarding 10,000 gold pieces.
I mean, they just
they
raided my
just-
whole stock, and
they paid you for that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Business is booming. They don't care about their fucking money. They all want to go and die in the dungeon in the next month. To get to a good afterlife.
What if we negotiate half that price, and we get stake in the potion shop?
We want to be stakeholders. What class is Clarissa? What class are you?
Alchemist.
Is it a class?
Lower class?
I'm
It's an
sorry.
artificer subclass, yeah.
Artisan.
Middle
I'm
class.
I'm a member of the Merchants Guild of Blesnia, the Blesnian Merchants Guild. If that's what you're asking.
So you're not like a wizard or a druid.
No.
Okay.
I make potions.
Really? So what I'm thinking is, okay, here's the plan. Cut out my throat.
Bad plan.
That's
Let
what I
me
said.
Finish. And then I take the potion of new identity, and then a potion of healing. A regular one, not a bad one.
I could just cure wounds you.
You have bits and pieces of that thing all over your blood. You're fully infected. There's no, like, ripping out the portions that are visibly healed is not gonna tear those cells out of your bloodstream. They're already a part of you.
So if it's part of my cells, wouldn't the potion of new identity work?
Maybe.
Right. Yeah. What I think we're settling on here is we don't know if the potion would work or not. But if the potion works, it wouldn't matter if you had your throat torn out or not. You know.
Worth a shot.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Are you willing to bet such an expensive potion on something that's never been cured before when, you know, if I got my hands on this, I could potentially retro-engineer it. Could be my whole career.
I would love to work with you on this.
Are you asking me if my life is worth 10,000 gold pieces?
I'm encouraging you to weigh the odds.
I think it's worth a shot.
5,000, and we get 10% of your profits.
Sure, but if I buy this, I'm closing shop
Okay.
to go and retro-engineer this somewhere else.
Does that mean? What does that mean? Like what?
No more potions.
I'm not selling anything if I'm getting a chance to study in one of those.
Great. And does that help me?
No.
No.
Oh, so we're just like donating to your
Rich. We are rich.
Money can solve everything.
We could pay adventurers to go.
We have another
Get
potion.
rid of a
I
dungeon.
like how you think.
You have another one?
Oh,
No.
of course not. No.
By you.
Deception.
Probably not need
Natural
it.
20.
Clarissa's gonna rob us in the middle of the night.
Clarissa's a lumbo.
18.
Okay. She moves on.
We could do both.
Wouldn't it be so fun to see how this develops?
No.
10,000. 10,000. We could buy you
Maybe
armor.
it could make you corporeal.
We could
a
buy
little
you
bit more.
armor.
What? Oh, that it wouldn't. It'd be like whoever the fuck.
You could be Vesper.
Hey, listen, it's not that bad. You could retire.
You could be Eerie.
You could retire. You could get away from the adventuring life and be rich. You don't need to stay here. They're gonna fix the whole Crusade problem in the next month anyways.
So I just have to retire for a month.
I was thinking forever, but whatever you prefer.
Well, when they solve the Chrysalis problem, wouldn't it be easy to find the cure for this?
Probably.
Okay. Are any of the other shops open? I'm afraid we're gonna get 10,000 gold pieces and then just be like, great, now we are clanky.
Oh well, a lot of the equipment is being bought in the other shops, but not. I mean, not all of it that I know of. The paladins, they're just spending money. I'm gonna restock stuff in a little bit if I don't close shop.
I want 15,000.
I'm gonna have to crow a couple of people.
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna have to send crows to a couple of my contacts to get that money back.
You can share a lab bench with me at
We
the
take
Architect's
10
Tower in the meantime.
The architects are very nice. I have my own little blast rages here. I don't like being inside more than one.
I understand. But I did get a brand new round bottom flask. Baby is mint condition.
Okay, if you bring it here, we can you can come hang out here.
So we take 10 now. We'll come back for the other 5.
If you give me the potion now, I'll owe you 5. I'll do it.
Okay, I'm on the telepathic link. What are we thinking?
I mean, we have a lot of those. We have a lot of spare,
Yeah.
so
We pay adventurers to go in and look at the flesh pits and report back to us.
All right. Everybody makes new characters. You're now playing.
We retire.
That would be funny. Like
That
it's
would be a
one-shot.
good one shot. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I want it in writing that you owe an extra 5,000.
Okay.
Well, we can still hang out. This is not be the end of us. We can still hang out.
I mean, I will be leaving town soon.
I
as
thought
soon
all
as I
your
finish.
work
Just
was
leave an
here.
address.
Yeah, it was until like okay.
She got
so
her life's
she
work.
Goes she goes to the back and says, "Actually, one of you come and help me." And yeah, like you bring this like large chest out. She opens it. You see that she starts to like takes out gems and says 100, 200, 300,
Are any of them
500.
diamonds?
There's rubies, emeralds, and diamonds.
Interesting.
You see that she's got bags of 100 gold pieces that she takes out. She gives you 10,100 gold pieces. So she still owes you 4,900.
you said there's diamonds in there.
Yeah.
Are there some worth at least 100?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna
She-
grab a few.
So
We're
it's
all good.
all of that is too heavy to go into inventories. It has to go into the bag of holding. But you there's 5 diamonds worth 100 gold pieces. So if you take that from Omen, then yeah. So
Yeah.
you have 500 gold pieces worth of diamonds. You have everything that I described minus 500, and she just.
I'm sorry, he took all the diamonds? I didn't agree to this.
Okay, so
Just trust me. It's
No,
no.
I don't trust you.
Look, when we get back, I will explain. Just trust me. Come on. After all we've been through.
all right, I'm selling those to him. And she
It's
puts
for your own
she puts bag after bag of gold, jewels, and stuff like this, and then
They're ice. They need to go in the bag of cold air.
gives you a piece of paper contract IOU, and she stamps it with the with her wax seal of the Blesnian Guild of Merchants.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. I'm a notary.
What's your new address?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well, send Bird, send Raven.
Send
over
Bird.
here.
Sending stone things. We can keep in contact. We can call.
Sending stone.
No.
I think.
The other one was with Rory.
I think that was.
Oh, we can talk to
You
Rory
guys
if we
don't have
find the
more
other
than
stone.
one
Vesper had it.
Oh, we should go talk to Vesper.
Yeah, let's
that
go
was
ask Vesper
Vesper
about
and
that.
Rory for that particular.
I have sending. I'll just call you whenever.
I'm sure she wants nothing more.
Okay. And she takes a potion.
Just evil laughter.
Thank you so much.
How's she looking, actually? Like, just overjoyed?
Precious. Yeah. Excellent. With this seal, you can, if I die or I'm unable to fulfill my part of the bargain, the Blesnian Guild of Merchants, any member of the Blesnian Guild of Merchants, like Hoover and Geralt, will be able to get you the rest of the money.
Yeah. My curiosity is, how would a corrupted dragon egg, perhaps? I'm thinking of ways, contingencies for this dragon should it be too corrupted. We
the
did
one that-
recover the dragon egg.
Oh,
yes.
that's most excellent.
Um,
Wow, your party is getting your hands on some expensive stuff.
Indeed. I'm wondering how the sort of transmutation magic in these in this potion would interact with.
It's supposed to be for humanoids.
Hey. With enough time and research, but we could do a lot of things.
Anything's possible.
Well, thank you, Clarissa. We really appreciate your help. Can I see that?
No, you're gonna hand it to Clarissa.
Oh, I thought that was DM.
You a big
asking
fan?
Me. Was it the DM asking?
No, that was Clarissa.
Oh, I wouldn't have handed it over.
She just got executed.
Yeah, it's the first edition.
Yeah, she got executed for heresy. You're probably not gonna want to be carrying her book around.
Wait, I was just on a really good chapter. You gotta let me at least finish that.
Thank you for your business.
We'll be talking in the future.
Yeah. You see that she goes to the bag and starts putting out the fires she has under multiple cauldrons.
Well, guys, we're rich now. Should we go buy you some armor?
For my throat?
Actually, does that count as part of you? Like, if that part gets damaged, do you get damaged?
Yes.
Okay.
Apparently, yes.
I think it's all of you.
Yeah. Did getting the blood sample taken hurt? Did I feel it?
It took the equivalent. It did the equivalent of 1 point of damage.
Okay. When I touch it, do I feel it?
The blood.
My throat.
Yeah, you're able to feel the texture of skin is slightly different. It's more like you don't feel yourself as vaguely intangible, but you feel it's heavier than the rest of your flesh.
hate it here.
You should try the potion if you want.
It's the best chance I think I've seen.
Wanted poster signs are being put up currently
Of me?
of Rory, Rin, and with rewards. They're dead or alive, and with Umun and Kyrol wanted for questions.
We just want to talk.
So, like, you see this coming out of the tent, and it's a matter of minutes, seconds, before somebody spots the two of you here.
Great. Okay.
That's weird.
I walk back into the tent.
like...
Okay, I try. I pull you by
They
your
never
shoulder.
get the nose right.
Okay, and I say, okay, just so everyone's on the same page. You're new here. Don't talk to cops. Great. Okay.
Well, I think
All cops are
I
bastards.
think
All cops are bastards.
because I'm Runar now.
Yeah.
I think that I wanted to go check out the Crusade anyway.
Like, sign up for it?
No, I just want to talk.
Another 10,000 gold? Or no, 1,000?
Okay.
I
Well,
just want to talk.
you're wanted for questioning, so...
Oh, are they the ones putting up the launch poster? Or is it the city?
Yes.
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 You see both city guards and crusaders on the job of putting up those posters.
Is it like Assassin's Creed where we can like run around and tear them down and like our notoriety goes down? That's a little joke. Okay. I walk back into the tent and I take the potion of new identity.
Cool.
Okay.
It does not solve the curse of healing.
God, motherfucker.
But you get to have a whole new image for your character.
Does it reset the curse of healing?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, Elman. No more open mouth kissing.
It resets the appearance of the curse of healing, so it doesn't look like you have any scarring with different flesh. But it still feels heavier than the rest of your flesh.
Yeah.
What do you look like?
Upset that it didn't work to cure the thing. Funnily enough, Owen also looks like a hot tiefling. I'll put the picture in.
Looks like Ren.
Yeah, I am now Ren.
You guys could see
Oh, maybe I should have been
siblings.
Eerie. Wait, I didn't really decide.
Cool. So you have one potion of new identity left.
Wait, should I be Eerie or the hot
Do-
tiefling?
And you got 4.
But okay, so Rin used one.
We sold
We
one.
sold one.
Oh, and
I
you
just took
used
one.
Okay, right. Yeah, no.
Okay, crew. Did we decide that I should be Eerie?
I think our chances of finding Balthazar in the next
Forever.
month,
Oh.
I believe is the time frame here, are decent but not a guarantee.
Okay, I'm Eerie.
Eerie, you're back.
You now look like a Shadar-kai elf. More noble features.
Wait, hold on. Were there any like wanted posters for Eerie?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Eerie wasn't with us when we stopped the execution.
Yeah.
Neither was I.
You weren't either, but you're a known associate. I feel like Eerie would be too. For some reason, there are no wanted posters of Eerie.
Eerie was a bear.
This is rich boy privilege.
Wait, there is no, or there is?
There is no wanted poster for Eerie.
Oh, okay. So, but there are of Eerie. Wait.
Of Kyle.
Yes, of Kyril.
Oh, there are of Cairo, but there's none of Eerie.
Yes.
Hey, Kyril, we never really... Whatever happened to your village?
My village?
Yeah.
Oh well. I
What are
mean,
your goals?
did
What do you want
you-
the diamonds
Where
for?
do you see yourself in the future?
Yeah.
Oh, are we in a like private issue?
Let's go to the
Let's
tavern.
go back
go.
to the
Time
library.
to drink. Oh, Vesper? Okay.
They probably have alcohol there.
Yeah. Do they have alcohol at the tower?
Oh yeah. Fancy alcohol?
We have
Distillery.
I was gonna say we have grain alcohol. We have like
Hell yeah.
ethanol.
There we go.
Let's get fucked
Let's
up.
We're rich. We can buy the university.
Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording for a small break.
14.
Recording's
I
back.
Wait, you haven't added the 10,000.
I've not added it. No, I spent it already. No.
Recording is back on. What are we doing? Back to the tower for drinking ethanol?
Shopping episode.
Okay.
Shopping.
Wait, we need to talk, remember, Owen?
No, I don't remember.
About the diamonds.
I just know shopping.
Oh my god, you really need to talk, you. It's for your own good.
Melora's so excited to shop.
Can we talk later? We're already here. I don't want to walk all the way there and then walk all the way
And
back.
tonight, we are talking.
Yeah, we are.
Alright. What does that mean?
I don't know. What does it mean?
Oh, they got stuff to talk about. Okay, well. I want to go to the armor shop.
If Cairo wants diamonds, Cairo talks.
Where are y'all going?
Armor
Okay.
shop.
Okay, I have a list. I already talked to Clarissa. That one's done.
We didn't buy any potions. 'Cause
Get some normal potions. No.
You sold a potion to the potion.
We
seller.
sold a
We
potion.
lost a normal potion. Okay. I want to buy a dungeon map, and I want to go to the post office.
You're able to. Okay, you go to Hoover's, who sells some maps of the dungeon for 10 gold.
Okay.
They're only maps of the surface of Chrysalis.
Okay.
Cool. So I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Do you have any plate armor or heavy armor?
Oh. Is that different from chainmail?
It would be better.
You look around and Hoover has almost no stock left, and is saying people are going to be bringing gear back from the dungeon tonight, but this morning they got everything that had any specks of magic to it.
A buddy of mine, actually, you're right here.
Hi!
You've been commissioning.
That's my ear.
I do have the item that you reserved.
Oh, great.
You see, he comes back with 2 boots that are like leather boots, but they look like they're leaves woven together, and he puts the 2 boots of elvenkind in front of you.
Nice. If I was Lex, I'd be so bad that he finally got the boots right the session after he left.
I told him to come back for today specifically because of the like whole royal thing. But yeah,
That's okay, I'm here.
you need to pay for those.
I thought they were paid up front.
Nope.
Oh.
No, a money was given to me to set them aside.
Oh, okay.
Okay, how much are they?
500 gold.
That's fine.
Okay, cool.
Wait, do I know what Boots of Albuquerque does? This is Atlas asking.
Make an Arcana check.
I just imagine me being like, yes, these boots.
You want to place any reservations for
God
items
damn
or
it.
armor?
12.
12. You know that they stay clean, and that they're good for stealth.
That's fine, I'll buy them.
Cool. So while you wear these boots, your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across. You have advantage on dexterity stealth checks, which is really, really good. But Eerie commissioned them because they were stealth cleaning.
That's really funny. 500, you said?
Yes.
How much to reserve some plate if it comes in?
Oh, we should get. I mean, you mean like armor of invulnerability, or
Yeah.
give me 50 gold pieces and I'll set it aside for the.
There you go.
Cool.
Do we get a refund on the
No.
money you set aside?
No.
Is that
The
not like a
deposit?
sit down? Yeah, is that not a deposit?
Do you take 50 gold off of our off the top?
He doesn't seem
I-
excited about it.
I take 50 gold so that when a unique item that you specifically want comes into my shop, I don't sell it to anybody else until I'm pretty sure you've died in the dungeon.
You said armor of invulnerability?
Yes.
Sweet, sweet.
I'm
Not
looking
armor of
for like
vulnerability.
ring of spell storing, braces of defense, cloak of displacement, that sort of stuff.
Cool. That'll be 200 gold pieces to make reservations for each of these.
Money, please.
What is this? What? What are you asking for?
Cloak of protection, bracers of defense,
And a ring of spell storing.
ring of spell storing.
Can this request not be more broad? You're only setting aside these specific things.
I mean,
These
you
are
need to,
specific
you need
things
to be
that are very
specific
useful
for me to set them aside.
Fine.
Cool.
Cloak of displacement, not protection.
Cloak of displacement.
God damn
I. So that's gonna be 150 gold pieces off of you for to put like reservations on those.
it. Can I reserve a magic bow that comes in?
Sure.
Is that
Bow of Elvenkind.
specific?
I mean that's. I'll keep a lookout for bows +1 and arrows of +1.
Okay.
You
Could
can
you also keep
so
an eye out for ones that do more dope shit?
huh?
Can you also keep an eye out, like an
Yeah.
extra eye out for
Yes.
those that do more dope shit?
Sounds good.
Are there any...
So, y'all need to write those reservations down because I will forget them.
I got you.
What's in the store right now? I just...
Right now we have some non-magical armor, ball bearings, caltrops, maps of the dungeon, and adventurer's gear.
Oh, nothing magical?
No, they like apart from the items I have reserved on the side, they bought everything.
I'll buy a thing of ball bearings. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
That's gonna be 1 gold piece.
You don't have any of your own money?
Fine, I used one of mine.
Is there any way I can reserve a magical mace or a magical weapon?
Yes. Are you looking for something more specific?
Me, the player, doesn't know all the weapons.
That's okay. So here's the thing: you want to do shopping episodes are 200 times faster if the players know what they want. Like,
Yeah, I didn't know.
but that's okay. You didn't know it was gonna be a shopping episode. That's something for future sessions if you want to be specific.
Yeah. You know what? Keep an eye out for a devotee's censer for me.
Can make sure to write this down and give me 50 gold pieces.
I didn't pay for it.
Money,
Okay.
money.
I'm casting to Kyril, and I say, I still have Florence's armor. Do you want that?
Yeah.
Should we get you, Plate Man?
Okay.
He said he didn't have any.
I
Oh.
drag it out of the bag of holding.
Not even non-magical.
Plate? No.
Yeah.
He's got like
I guess-
scale.
Thanks.
Maybe I'll give it back to you when we're like.
Splint does
in a-
17 AC.
Yeah.
You got
When we talk.
You got
when we
splint?
have a talk.
Oh, yeah.
anything better than chain?
So I just realized I'm about to put like
No.
75
Yeah,
pounds on
fair
you.
enough.
You're gonna be like, great, thank you.
All right. So I'm sending all of you. I don't know if I already sent them or not, but there's the map of Chrysalis. Oh, what do you mean it exceeds the file size? Fuck you.
Did Lou have a quarterstaff?
Yes.
Okay, that's the quarterstaff I have.
There's where that came from.
Yeah. Okay, did Florence use a longsword? Did Florence use a longsword?
I thought it was a
Um,
trident or something.
Trident.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a longsword. I don't know what from.
Not mine.
Is it mine? I don't know. Maybe it's. I don't know. I don't remember where it's from, and I did not write it down.
Okay.
I don't want it, I guess. Can I sell this longsword?
Sure. How much does it say it costs?
Can I lie to the shopkeeper?
It's a seller's market.
Yeah.
No, you tell me, the dungeon master, how much the internet says a longsword is worth, and then you take 25% off, and that's the amount that he's willing to pay to buy it.
What's 25% of 15?
He'll give you 10 gold
That's fine.
or 10 silver, whichever.
10 gold pieces.
Okay. So if you want the map of Chrysalis, the file is a little bit too big for me to send on Discord, so you'll just need to come behind me. So this is the.
You already sent it on Discord.
Did I get you all the one that has the different areas of it?
No.
Okay. Got it. So, you now know the different areas as the desecrated temples, the Port of Wonders, the underwater ruins, the silent slums, the river caverns, the high city, the wild feast, and the Eldritch Academy.
So he doesn't have any potions. He doesn't have anything else.
Nope. Yep.
Nope.
Sweet.
Oh, would I be able to book one more thing? Would I be able to book one more thing?
Yeah.
Reserve one more thing?
Yeah.
A life well tattoo, if you can find one.
A life well tattoo.
I'm gonna. So those don't come back from the dungeon in a shape that I can implement on you, but I'll put in a commission to my contacts.
Okay.
Cool. You don't need to pay a deposit.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, they like. Yeah.
Well,
All right. Thank you. Great doing business with all of you.
So there aren't any maps of like the actual dungeon available. It's just Chrysalis.
So,
the dungeon changes.
So the surface, the buildings sometimes rearrange, but the layout of the neighborhoods stays the same.
Okay.
There's 3 entrances into Chrysalis: the cliffs, the sewers, and the flooded caverns. There's districts inside of Chrysalis that have different types of monsters inhabiting them.
Did you take the last potion?
I still have it.
The last potion
Yeah.
of the change identity. I accepted it, but I don't think I think they were all given to one person, weren't they?
Then, from those, there's deeper sections that like only rare adventurers have ever come back from. Some of them are I've heard names, but I don't even know if all of those are real. But that's where the more expensive magical items come from, according to the
Actuarial tables.
Druids and disasters. Where is Dusk and Doom. There it is. And the entrances to those areas pop up randomly in the different districts. So you might aim to get into the flesh pits from the slums, but there might not be an entrance to the flesh pits from the slums. So the third layer, there's the prison, the tracks, the flesh pits, the old mine, the underwater ruins, and the catacombs.
Is this gonna be in the thing? Could you like email this to me? This map thing?
I'm Command C, Command V.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just
Yeah.
like should I be
And
writing
then-
all this down?
Yeah. And then they say that all of those things lead to a portal to wherever the old gods are from. A place known as the Depths. Nobody's ever been there and come back alive apart from cultists, but the cultists talk about it like it's a real place. That's where the old gods came from, according to the rumors.
So these crusaders are planning on storming the Elder God dimension?
Storming heaven?
Listen, I don't know Aren't you... Wait 1 second. See that Hoover leaves, comes back with Nasser.
Does he talk to cops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And points to you, and Nasser is gonna be like, here's your 10 gold. I need you to come with me.
My name's Runar. He pulls up his papers.
Well, then I can charge you with fraud.
What do you mean? My name's Runar. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Please don't make this hard to do.
Are you saying all summer lanterns look alike?
Cuff him.
Look, if you... Here, I will go willingly with you if you don't add that false identity charge onto my list of crimes. Actually, I haven't committed any crimes, but yeah.
This is my consort. Does he not have some sort of diplomatic immunity?
Do you think you have diplomatic immunity?
Don't I?
That's the prince.
Of
The land.
which one?
All of them.
So let me paint you a picture. Long ago,
The four nations live together in harmony.
We just need to ask you about your former associates.
My former associates.
Yes.
Which ones? I have a lot.
Well,
I have a lot of
the
friends.
Okay, I'm casting into Kyrill's mind. Don't talk to cops. Don't talk to them. Don't say anything.
I need an answer to this question. I have a lot of friends.
Ask for a lawyer.
We're looking for the three that were involved in the attempted murder of
They're all dead.
Crusader.
I would say it was a successful murder.
Do you have eyewitness accounts?
Like, Jack died, yeah.
I'm gonna
Well, like
kick his shin. Kick her shin. Don't help.
we reported to the dungeon people about like one of them, the Rory. He's definitely dead. He's mega dead. He's like an undead zombie down there. And then
I'm gonna need you to come with me to so that I can have some clerks filing this.
can we come for emotional support?
it's lovely here.
You can come up to the waiting room.
Okay. Can I have my emotional support bat with me?
Oh, I read a lot. I'm the lawyer.
Are you gonna be able to finally use your notes? Your
Yeah,
court
can I
case
have a
notes?
lawyer with me?
So all of you are taken to the station. Crusader Jack Greenwood is brought into the room, and all of you are made to wait outside. And Jack says,
I've been wanting to talk with you.
yes, well, you're a known associate of Rory, Rin, and a mysterious archer that supported them during my murder.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Make a deception check.
That guy died.
Can I add guidance to myself?
Are you willing to cast the spell in front of the two of them?
Am I unable to do it silently?
Does it have?
I'm
Does
looking
Bless
at it.
have
It's a
verbal
verbal
somatic?
component.
Is it bless or guidance?
Guidance. I forget. Let me
Can I give the help action?
You're not here.
Verbal somatic.
Did I have my lawyer with me? Was I allowed my lawyer?
No.
Oh.
I'll be
I
filing a
object.
report.
No, it does have a verbal.
I'll be
component.
setting up a
Ver-
magic mouth
So-
phone line.
Verbal means you need to
Yeah, say
incant.
There is a bird on the windowsill that's listening.
something. Yay!
Can the bird
Yes,
So,
witness my
no,
novel.
no guidance, just deception. But if it helps, I rolled a 5 with +3 insight on Nasser's part.
I got an 11.
Okay. They question you thoroughly. They know that you're not known for archery. In fact, they tell you that if you see Omen, that they suspect Omen was the third murderer.
This is slanderous.
And they let you know that there is a 500 gold reward for any of them alive, and 1,000 gold reward. 1,000 gold for any of them alive, 500 for their heads.
Like their physical heads, you mean?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I mean, can I get anything for telling you where one of their dead bodies is?
No.
Oh. Well, worth a shot.
We're about to
Jack-
harvest.
And
this,
you.
like,
Jack
Jack.
says, I'll keep my eyes on you.
Oh, we can just talk. Because I'm
You're-
really interested in this god you spoke of.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
I'm sure you are. Everybody's asking about her.
Everybody.
Yeah, because I'm very surprised at how open people are to a new god, like worshipping a god.
They've been hoping for one to have survived for so long. It's a blessing that one of them escaped the purge.
Oh, absolutely. And so you're a devout follower?
Yes.
I can say. Not 20.
Jack, like he has the he has conviction what he's doing, but it doesn't. You don't see the spark of a true believer. He doesn't. He doesn't have faith in the goddess.
But he does believe that she's real?
You don't think he believes she's real.
Okay.
Question. While they're seeing Jack walk in to go interrogate, can I?
You're outside. You're fully just outside. There's just no waiting room.
No. I was gonna ask if I could go talk to the unicorn.
The unicorn is heavily guarded at all
Never mind
times.
then.
Well, it's just you don't seem all that. It is an amazing discovery you guys made. So you don't seem as excited as I would imagine one would be.
The whole crusade was started based on this revelation.
Yes.
That is excitement.
But I'm getting weird vibes from you. You know, man. I'm not feeling like any
Well-
faith coming off of you.
We haven't encountered any of Amateno's clerics. They were all killed during the purge.
Right.
So
A
the
shame.
tenets, there's no surviving culture of that religion apart from what the unicorn has.
Are you sure? I could have sworn I saw somewhere that the cult survived.
Cult?
Well, you said cult, right? or the clerics or whatever.
Religion.
Yeah, some of it like survived, right? I heard. It's just-
Where have you heard that?
Oh, you know, around. I travel a lot, you know. Yeah, in bars and stuff. I've heard.
In
things.
bars?
Yeah.
Get out.
Well, we'll be in touch.
I hope
Is he
not.
part of the temperance movement?
I mean, like.
Am I gonna see Jack
Like,
at
yeah,
Fantasy
like,
AA?
Jack was seeing a joke coming about like, oh yeah, we've heard about the goddess of sleep and whispers in like it sounds like Kyrol was setting me up for a joke, and Jack just does not.
Two clerics walk into a bar.
Yeah. Well, actually, before I go, so if I wanted to observe your little crusade, I don't know if I want to join yet. You know, I'm not much of a fighter. Are you open to like new members and other roles?
If you speak the oath.
So you guys are all paladins? That doesn't seem very effective. You guys only take paladins?
Everyone who is a part of the crusade must speak the oath.
It's paladin though, yeah.
Yes, we are the paladins of Glorbstatt. That is the name of the organization.
You know what? Give me one of those. I'll think about it.
One of what?
Your scrolls.
Scrolls?
Oh,
Oh, yes.
They're asking for a tract.
The flyer.
We have them posted in the town square.
Oh, okay. So if I just say them right now, then it'll be cool.
No, you need to say them in front of the unicorn and to be knighted by one of the unicorn's warlocks.
Oh.
Sorry, servants.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. I'll get back to you on that. You have a nice day, Jackie boy.
We poke our heads through the window.
He like backs out of the
Okay. I think this is a good spot for stars and wishes.
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
We'll have to talk about the diamonds next time.
I love the additional, exploration and avenues for, like Curse of Healing being a really interesting plot point for, getting deeper into Chrysalis. The fact that there is no corruption evident in the flesh pit sort of entity, is very interesting to me. So star there, yeah.
Okay.
Wish. I cannot wait to see these crusaders just charge headlong to their deaths. It's going to be so much fun.
Like the thing about like armies and the structure of the dungeon. I'm not gonna say more than that, but I'm excited to explore.
That is the exact term.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one who like that. I've made it rather obvious that the traps, the fact that the doors seal at regular time intervals, the abundance of monsters that just keep coming back. It's the Crusade is it's gonna go.
How long is it
like
till they
80% casualties in 10
go
minutes
in?
flat?
Yeah. So wish was for to see the
Yeah.
Okay. Crusade in the meat grinder. My star is I love the way you're like fitting into the group, like bringing a lot of like research to what has been a not super scientific party so far, and just bringing in like all of those divination spells to get down to the facts. I also like that's gonna be a star for both of you, but like the bit about like Laura. I think is my wish is there's one spell in the grimoire, and I hope you cast because you haven't cast it yet. My wish is for
Create undead.
I'm not gonna say which one. It is.
True resurrection.
There's no, this one's gone. There's one that I'm hoping that you cast soon.
Yep.
Do you know what they're talking about?
Probably Tiny Hut.
Tiny Hut?
We have that in the spellbook too, I think.
Right.
Is that what
That's
we're talking
where I got
about?
it from, right?
My star. I've been wanting to do a shopping episode. Glad I've had stuff to buy. I've been wanting to talk with the Centaur Man about getting some armor, so I'm glad we could set that up. My wish. I want to know more about this unicorn. The unicorn has interested me. They piqued my interest. I want to talk with them. I don't know if I'm going to need to kill my way to get there. I am willing to. Yeah, so that's my wish. I want to know more about this unicorn.
So excited about the unicorn. Yeah, I think my star was the first scenes that we played and how well you took in all of the little details that I was giving you.
I've been needing to talk to the guides. I've been waiting to go to the tavern just so I can talk with them now and be like, hey, new guide dropped. So I need to talk with them.
Yeah, you just need to be in town at midnight. Yeah, like to that's when they're all coming. At least not the ones that are there. I think my wish is to see that interaction with the guides and I'm also excited for you to meet your patron, because the unicorn is the Hexblade's patron.
Yeah, I'm dying. I need to interact with it. I'm like, not where I thought this was going, and it's such a good twist where I'm like, oh man, it's a celestial like patron. I'm like, what's that gonna be like?
Yeah, you're not a celestial warlock, but it does give its power through the Hexblades.
Yeah, very excited.
So like I think like a lot of the orders, the factions that we have, they all have their like secret techniques, being like the things that makes them very powerful. The warlock paladin combination is one of my favorites, and I was like, cool, what does a faction that like trains you to be that look like? And you have both the oath and the pact and the pact being very present in the Crusade. You don't need to be a paladin to take a level in paladin to swear yourself to the Crusade, but you need to speak the oath. Cool.
My star was having like a useful way to use primeval awareness.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing a lot of like looking at Owen's character sheet and looking at all like my ranger stuff that I never use, and researching ways to use it.
Yep.
And so that was cool to be like, vibe check on this fucking weird horse thing.
Yeah. Does it have glue on its horn? No,
I didn't do a glue check. Dang.
It registers as a celestial.
Yeah. Yeah. My wish is to continue my information crusade. I have so many people on my list to talk to.
Talk to 100 NPCs.
Yes.
Let's make a note of that.
I think, okay, so my star is not just selling one potion, but also deciding to become eerie is great.
So
If Lex comes back, there's gonna be
Two Eries.
There's gonna be two Eries. Like you can be his his like body double, his stunt man.
Stunt double. I don't know.
You can be the dude that gets killed in the
airtight
assassination.
alibi.
Like they try to assassinate the uncrowned prince. They kill you. The uncrowned prince with the true blood is still around. But I also love the potential that now anytime you can be like, hey, I'm the crown prince. I'm kicking all of you out of this out of my land.
Yeah, I kind of want to let them like go around and kill some monsters, and then be like, "All right, time to leave. Get out."
Goodbye.
I'm the crown prince of this land,
And
you
like,
have to go into the dungeon now.
Yeah. I mean, that's.
and my wish is to see how that plan goes to shit.
It's gonna work. Great.
Right. Let's see. My star. I actually have a couple. One. I think it's really creative how you brought in this new god. I was not expecting how that was not how I was expecting it to go. Given what I have given you,
Yes.
this is gonna be a disaster.
Yes.
And I'm very much anticipating seeing that unfold. So yeah, I guess that's also my star. I want to see the city's gonna go down in flames. And let's see. Oh,
My city. My kingdom.
yeah, yours.
Fine.
Yeah, and then the other.
You're a paladin who just wants to watch a religion burn.
Yeah. But the other star was with Open's whole thing. I like that there was no easy solution. Because the part of me was like, maybe that potion could work, but like it didn't. I was like,
Yeah.
so we're gonna be dealing with that.
Yeah.
So.
Like, there are some here. Like, I have a huge problem with the remove curse spell because it makes so many curses very quickly inconsequential. And I have some things in the campaign planned where if you remove curse would be super useful for those situations. And but like this, I can be like this. They call it a curse because it feels like a curse, but remove curse does not work on it because all that it is at the end of the day is a really, really good potion of healing. And you can't remove curse to undo healing on someone for a potion of healing. It's just you're not the one being healed.
I went into the ethereal plane while we were in Chrysalis.
Yeah, it came with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were just like stressing me out. That one time you're like, "Do you want to go into the ethereal plane?" Like right after I got the curse of healing.
Yes. Yeah, it's so great. You react every time.
Yes.
So like I get a kick out of it every time, even when I'm faking it.
Because the very first session you're like, "Do you want to go to the ethereal plane?" I was like, "Sure." And I almost permanently died.
Yeah. Cool. I think. Okay, what was the second star? Oh,
yeah.
the omen, the curse of healing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think my star is how you got yourself into the interrogation room just so that you could actually be the one to interrogate Jack Greenwood. Like I was like, cause like, I was like, what is Cairo doing right now? Like, this is a dangerous situation to be in. I'm gonna be asking for a deception check there, and it's like, you're trying to figure out what's happening with the whole.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And I think my wish is to see how you like bring together your understanding of this and what the Crusade is bringing, religiously speaking. So, yeah. Cool. Great
Sweet.
session.